Hey, this is Lurid Sorcerer. I'm playing some Revelations, the Demon Slayer, and I did not want to interrupt the title music because it's like the best song in the game, I think. I never did finish this game. I played it a little bit. It's another Pokemon knockoff. That seems to be my thing. I bought this probably, I want to say like 3 or 4 years ago now. It was a long time ago, and I didn't play it all that much. I don't know if it was really all that difficult even. I don't know, maybe I just got bored of it. A friend of mine bought it too, and we tried playing it, and we were going to battle, and I was always well ahead, so that kind of sucked. Yeah, 50% of the good music you're hearing right now. Now the other games, well, this is by Atlas, you can see there. They did the Shin Megami Tensei series, and this is kind of in that vein. And the music in those games is always awesome, and this is like an exception. Now is the time to be released for the life that is about to begin. We haven't even started the game, and there's already a weird grammatical error. I don't even know what she's trying to say. The Shin Megami Tensei games all have demons in them, and you can negotiate with them to join you. And then you can take the two of them and fuse them together to create a more, hopefully, more powerful demon. And this is what they're showing you here. And I really hope you can skip this when you're actually playing the game, because this actually takes quite a while. Hey, he's flipping me off right back at you. But yeah, would hope that they'll be more powerful, and there's always a chance it'll fail, and you'll get a slime or something else worthless. Yeah, versus mode, you just take your team you have saved and you battle against somebody else. Let's see here. I'm just gonna do a new game here. What the L? I think I'll probably just stick with the default names. Normally I would like name him Lurid, and then the other guy I'll name Zane, and then the other guy like COF or something. I'll just stick with the default names. Quiche. Okay. How do you pronounce a filled-in square or empty circle? Weird. Oh, I ought to change that one. So many ass jokes we can make about her. I said I'd keep it. I'm keeping it. Long before human beings existed. Telepathy, teleportation, telekinesis, telemarketers, powers that only gods could harness. Gods named this power Gaia. This is the beginning of tragedy. ... This is your last Gaia training. Now, go to the shrine. There's a gift for those who graduate. Listen to that. I'm glad you came, Elle. It's nice to see another great Gaia warrior. Please accept this as a gift from me. Don't forget to put on your equipment. Now received. Man, that sword's tight. Use a chest here. Oh, there's a small problem with the movement controls in this game. He tends to want to walk one space more than you want him to. And if you're trying to do tight cornering, sometimes he won't move the square you want to when you tap the button. Like you have to hold it a little bit too long, and then he moves 2 spaces. Leather mail. I guess I'll carry it. Usually you write letters on paper. I don't know what that's all about. 300 bucks. Damn. Let's go buy an Xbox. Select brings up the menu. Let's item at equip. Tight sword. Offense change 7. Oh man, 7. We're gonna kick ass now. Holy 16! Damn! Press B a bunch of times to get out of the slow menus. Oh, you can just press B to bring the menu up? Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Not a fan of some of the chords they're hitting with the music here. Go right, you dickhead. Like this town theme I actually really like. This is the other 50% of the good music. That temple theme, oh, I don't know what they're doing there, but it just sounds awful. Oh man, I'm already having trouble controlling this asshole. And that's really difficult to explain. You would have to have your hands on the D-pad to feel it. Like just how... It's slippery and barely responsive. See, I just barely tapped right. He walked 2 spaces. Did it again. Did it again. We have the world's rarest goods here. In the first town! That sounds like a really weird design choice. I don't know what these items do. Thankfully, unlike Animorphs, I was able to download scans of the instruction manual. So I have the entire instruction manual as a set of JPEGs right here where I can see it. And I don't know what it was with Animorphs. I guess really nobody played that game, which hard to blame them. Let's see if it'll... Items, page 24. And this tells me exactly what to do. Monoseed regains HP. Antidote. I bet that cures poison. It's not even listed, I guess it's just that obvious. Sylph Wing will transport you back to the town. It's an escape rope or town portal. That's pretty cool. I probably want a couple of monoseeds. A couple is 2, so no. Let's do a Sylph Wing. I can't wait to figure out, find all the things that I should have spent my money on instead. Yeah, so if you want to move just 1 space to the left or right, you can't really... You can't just slide your thumb over, because then he's going to walk 2 spaces. Yeah, like every time. It has been 2 years since Michael and Lucifer vanished. Oh man. Shin Megami Tensei, the earlier games, like the SNES ones, they never came to the United States, and a lot of that I'm sure had to do with the way they discussed Catholic Church and all that. Ooh, what about a copper shield? I think there's an equipment chart in this book, which is actually awesome. Like it tells you who can equip what. There it is. And even the stats of all of the different pieces of armor and stuff. So, yeah, right here it is. It's actually amazing to have this in front of you. And this would come with the game if you bought it in the box. But I bought mine used on Amazon. Had some asshole's name written on the label and everything. Who does that? I do. Oh, get in there, you asshole. Oh my god, this is gonna be a big problem. I just want to see what they have. I'll probably go with the tight sword for now. Tight sword, not listed. Interesting. Heat sword is the first one listed. And anyone can equip it. Yeah, the Shin Megami Tensei games, they treat the Catholic religion, like that entire ethos, as being mythology, like they do with any other religion. There's lots of Hindu gods, and pretty much from any religion you can think of, there's something there. And they treat Christianity the same way. Elle, you've become strong. Zodia must have taught you well. This is not where you should have trouble with controls in a game. Hi, Elle, congratulations. No, they spelled it right. I'm just screwing with you. I heard that you were graduating. Time goes by fast. Elle, you've become strong. I think I'm level 1. Info stand. Yeah, I just want to see. And I am strong. I'm an ass kicker. Look at that. Hey, a black guy. And a couple of robots. Oh, never mind. Please take me to Mount Palo. How about... no. Elle, please train the kids at Mount Palo. Oh, never mind. I don't really want to go to Mount Palo. Master Zodi's training's very tough. Shut up, you pussy. Elle, please take these kids to the Mount Palo. The Mount Palo? Mount Palo? The Mount Palo has been known as a source of strong guy power. Oh shit. Oh no! The monsters are attacking people! What? I'm worried about the kids. I'm going to Mount Palo. I don't know. Before you go to Mount Palo, go to Remlia. Remlia is located south of the mountains to the west. You know what else is in this manual? A map. I'm good. The desert town of Arrow has been attacked by bandits. He said monsters, but bandits sounded cooler. Or ninjas. Ninjas would be good. Ah, go in the door, damn it. Monsters are everywhere. I'm not going out. I wouldn't anyway. Oh yeah, I'm playing this on my Game Boy player. Okay. Yeah, I'm playing this on my Game Boy player because I was gonna use the Super Game Boy. The Super Game Boy actually has a background for this, or this game has a background for itself on the Super Game Boy, however that works. Unfortunately, the Super Game Boy does not count as a Game Boy Color. So, this game actually comes in monochrome, and it changes, like in different areas, the color that it is changes, like it's brown on the title screen and everything. I wish Michael and Lucifer were here. Elle, would you mind going to Remlia to speak with the priest? How many games have the name Lucifer in them? How many children's role-playing games have the name Lucifer in them? You don't get away with that often. Wait, somebody told me to go somewhere else first. Hola. Is that my child? Go to Mount Palo. Shut up. Before you go to Mount Palo, go to... Oh, that's what I was doing. If you're holding a directional key, like any of the directional buttons, and you press A to end the conversation, nothing happens. So you have to let go and then press A. That is bullshit. How do you screw up the controls in the top-down part? And again, how do you screw up the controls in an RPG to begin with? I Normally I wasn't paying attention because I felt like I didn't have to. Where is that? Okay, so west over the mountains, and then south a little bit. Spider? That's hardly a demon. Actually, it looks more like an ant, doesn't it? Actually, this battle theme isn't bad either. Yeah, he's kind of kicking. Let's go ahead and attack. Yeah, this is what happens. Certain demons have different personalities, so you'll want to answer their questions a specific way, but you kind of have to figure that out by talking to them. And if you aren't strong enough, it won't work anyway. You have to be their level or higher in the other games. It's probably the same here. No, actually, I haven't killed anything yet. God, I hope so, because apparently I do. Yeah, let's say yes. Do they have the right to live? Nah. Oh no. They couldn't even say that I killed it. But we can discuss Lucifer all we want. Ah, heck it. Oh, they're actually talkative. No, I don't trust you, jerk off. Yeah. What place? We're outside. Eh, whatever. There you go. I now have a Hecate. Now I can open up the menu and summon him. I think. Okay, so I don't know any magic. How do I shot web? Oh, this game actually has a save system. It's actually a lot longer than Animorphs would be. Oh yeah, fast. It's already fast. Oh yeah, I'll save over file 1. I'm not playing that anymore. God, sword. Maybe you can only do it in battle. It'd be weird. I already had a Hecate, so when he tried to talk to me, he's like, "Oh, you already got one. Never mind." It probably works the same way in this one. In Shin Megami Tensei, the Super Nintendo ones, if you have, if you talk to one that you already have, they say, "Oh, take care of my friend," they leave. If you have them in your party and they're dead, they say, "What did you do to my friend?" and then they attack you. It's pretty funny. How the hell do I summon my demons? Seriously, I have no idea. It wasn't this hard. I know I figured this out. So I'm gonna talk to the Hecate, and he's gonna say, "Please take care of my friend," and they leave. Like, you don't get experience or money like you would for fighting them, but if you're in a tough spot and you just want to get away, it's really helpful. Maybe it is a magic spell and I don't have it yet. Like, I have to level up before I can summon demons. Like, I have one before I can use them. It's weird. Slime is almost... I want to say it's pretty much always the worst demon. Hey, you asshole, one twice. Oh, there's 2 of them. There's a little number on there. Oh shit. I don't even know how I want to distribute my points. Let's go strength. I bet I'll be using a lot of my physical attacks earlier on, so I want that. Gaia barrier for monsters are covering the town of Arrow. Okay, so I went to the wrong town. Oh, further west. It's in the forest here. Oh, it's just auto. Yeah, that's something I bet you wish you had in Pokemon. There's an auto battle. Endurance is definitely going to be handy, so definitely you want to boost that up. I don't think the demons level up in this one. I don't think they level up until Nocturne, which is Shin Megami Tensei 3, which is for PS2. Like, they skipped the entire... Well, that's not fair. They didn't really skip the entire PlayStation N64 era. Like, they had remakes of the Super Nintendo ones, and they had the Devil Summoner series, which we're finally getting in the US. It's Devil Summoner Soul Hackers is coming to 3DS. It is totally unrelated to the Devil Summoner that came out on PS2. There's two of those. I think they're totally unrelated. Anyway. My town! Arrow has been attacked! Please help us! Yeah, I will eventually, I'm sure. Gaia Masters Varial, Bale, and I bet that's Mephisto are in the shrine. They're good guys. Bale and Mephisto are good guys. Man. Wasn't like that in Diablo 2. Oh my god, talk to the old lady. Oh, it's not the old lady, is it? Oh no! Monsters? What are we gonna do? Kill them! Kill them all! I tried to talk to that guy, but I didn't turn. Oh jeez. We have no choice but to give the orb. Did you see the numbers of monsters? Yeah, like half a dozen. Don't go near Mount Palo, but everyone told me to. Many have died there. I'll make more die. Whatever. I don't know what to do. The monsters want the orb. Should I give it to them? No, dumb shit. I'll take it. I'll keep it secret. Keep it safe. The orb lives by the power of life, and this planet lives by the power of the orb. I can't give it to them. Yeah, that sounds like a really bad idea to give that up. Kids from Moila are being held hostage at Mount Palom. I got this. Hey, an orb. Is someone gonna take decisive action soon? Something here has to change the dialogue. Yeah, Super Game Boy does not count as Game Boy Color, so everything was in 4 shades monochrome. It was funny, like I took Animorphs and I figured, oh, maybe there's a border for this game. It's actually Game Boy Color only, so it didn't even run. It said, hey, you need a Game Boy Color to play this game. And I thought, well, it's a Game Boy and it does color. Why doesn't it count as a Game Boy Color? For all I know, the Super Game Boy is actually older than Game Boy Color. And it might be. I have no idea. In fact, I think it is, because it would have to be. Like Pokemon Red, Blue, they all have a border. Crystal doesn't, because it doesn't run. You have to have a Game Boy Color. Well, it has a border. It shows like the Pokemon Gold border, I think. I saw it! I saw the monsters descending from the sky! Oh shit, it's Genova, the terror from the skies. Fantasy VII. Man, something almost has to happen at this point. I mean, it's kind of a simplistic story so far. I mean, monsters attacked. Oh, my Super Nintendo also doesn't support the S-video cable, so the picture was kind of fuzzy. I mean, like, you would expect it to be through composite, but it was fuzzier than I wanted. Where the hell am I? What the hell am I supposed to be doing? Quiche is the guy living in this house. Right here. I bet it's Quiche or something. That crazy Quiche. Even a strong guy like him can't fight the monsters alone. Well, maybe if he and I teamed up, we could take them all down. Quiche. There's a famous doctor in the desert town of Arrow, but the monsters are blocking the entrance, so we can't get into the town. Oh man, this is getting pretty deep. Monster. I like how they have a sink and a stove here. Like they have running water and natural gas stoves. Weird. I mean, the place looks like a pyramid. You wouldn't think they'd have that. I kind of wish I had a better microphone to record with. Right now I'm using a Logitech wireless headset, and it's not bad for Skype. But when you actually want to record something, it's not good. It's not like I have a great voice to begin with, but the microphone doesn't help. And I didn't want to walk out of town. I have like an old karaoke mic laying around, and I figured I'll just plug that new USB interface and record with that. And it worked. But it was super quiet. And it didn't sound bad. It just had so much hiss when I boosted it up. This is like dead silent, which is good. Oh, what should I do? They want to know what they're supposed to do. I need to know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, for the love of God. I'm just gonna go to Mount Palo. Fuck it. I think I did what I'm supposed to do here. I learned about the orb, and I found Quiche. I don't know if you're supposed to say it that way, but you know what? I'm doing it anyway. And that's actually not because that's how I roll. Usually I don't roll that way. I would figure out the right way to say it. In fact, I probably would even go as far as to see how it's spelled using in the Japanese alphabet and pronounce it that way. This is Mount Palo. See? Told you. Palo? Hey, Popo. Watch out, El. There are monsters with more power than you can imagine. This is not one of them. And I'm dead. Are you okay? You should take it easy. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I should have expected that for a kid's game, though. Game over just takes you back to town. Nocturne, Shin Megami Tensei 3. If you know, game over, of course, you go back to the. You just go back to the title screen. And a lot of the dungeons are punishingly long. It's easy to get punked out by enemies just if they get a random critical hit. In that game, you get it's turn-based, and you get these things called press turns, or like little tokens that give you a turn. And when you get a critical hit, or you hit an enemy with something they're weak against, instead of losing the little press turn, the little token, it starts flashing, meaning it's like half used, so you can go again. Basically you get a free action if you hit something with their weakness. Glitches this early on? I don't think so. Damn, that was a good level up. They can't press right to fill in. I don't know. You think you'd be able to press right to select which attribute you want to increase. It's dangerous beyond this point. You need a permit from the priest of Remlia. Oh man, killer bees. Oh. Those are some killer bees. Who keeps dragging my sorry ass back to town anyway? Yeah, long dungeons. The press turns, actually, it's a really cool idea, and well, I guess I'm not surprised more games don't use it. They use it in Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2, which is like, I guess, separate story but it uses the same, pretty much the same engine and a lot of the same monsters as Nocturne. Yeah, so critical hits and strong attacks that the enemy's weak against only use up half a turn. If you miss, you lose 2 instead of 1. Oh boy. Yeah, why not? Yeah, it won't kill you. No, and I don't really care. In this game, not yet. Oh no. Yeah, it's actually pretty tough. He hit me pretty hard. Endurance is always handy, so you might as well pick that. What was I talking about? Yeah. Let me start over again. Critical hits and hit attacks enemies weak against half a press turn. If you miss, it takes 2 press turns. Regular actions, you have to take 1 press turn, of course. And if the enemy absorbs your attack, like you hit a fire demon with a fire attack and he absorbs it, you lose all your press turns. It doesn't matter how many you have. So they reward good strategy and also memorizing what things are weak against and what. So you gotta battle smart in those games because it's pretty easy, even if you're like 5 or 10. Well, maybe not 10, but even if you're like 5, 8, maybe even 10 levels over an enemy, if you just hit auto battle, they might kick your ass. Like you actually do have to keep an eye on things. And once you beat the game, once you beat Nocturne, you get rewarded with hard mode. Or you start with it, I don't remember. But either way, like I tried to play hard mode a couple times, and I couldn't get through the tutorial because the enemies kept, they teach you how to fight. And so they throw you, they get slimes. Just like I'm fighting now, they throw slimes at you. Oh no, they're not slimes. Some of them are slimes, but then there's oh, I can see them, and I can't think of the name. It's like 2 syllables, but regardless, they're like really weak, like the weakest monsters in the game, level 1. And you're fighting them, It's in the tutorial. Like, you're fighting tutorial battles, and one of those guys gets a critical hit on you, then he gets a free turn, he hits you again, and you're dead. In the tutorial. It's ridiculous. And it's not like it's a rare thing to happen. Like, it happened to me 3 times in a row. I was like, well, fuck this. I'll play something else. And it's not like I'm a noob at that game. I beat it and I got, like, the most difficult ending to get. So it's not like I didn't know how to play. There was literally nothing I could do. They tell you, attack by selecting attack. So I did. And then it was the enemy's turn. He hit me, got a critical, then hit me again. There's nothing I could do. Yeah, 3 times in a row. I need that eventually. Wait, where did I need to get the permit from? Some guy in some place? Let's try to get one of these guys. Yep, that's me. Nope. I'm sure you do, but it doesn't mean I can kill you. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna kill you, but you have the right to live. You might be too high level still. Or that was the wrong answer. I'm gonna get killed again. Come on, just tell me where I need to... Oh, son of a bitch. Ugh. That's bullshit. Call bullshit on that. Yeah, retreating in the Shin Megami Tensei games is usually not... It's kind of rare to be able to get away, especially in hard mode. Oh, passing takes half a press turn too. You can pass to the next guy. You know, Persona 3 I think had the press turn system too, but it was a little bit different. Like, you didn't exactly have the press turns, like when you hit them with a weakness, you just went again. So. And your guys acted automatically, I didn't like that too much. It's hard to build a strategy around that, you know? When you're like, well, I hope that guy just, you know, heals us, and then it doesn't happen. Priest of Remlia. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh boy. I wanted to make sure. It was not a good idea. Oh boy. Okay, take it easy. Okay, take it easy. Okay, take it easy. Ah, damn it. I really have to figure out how the hell to summon these demons. Blaze one is not going to be useful outside of battle. No. Sword. It's under sword. Son of a bitch. Okay. I mean, heck, it kind of sucks. I don't think he's going to really do much help. He's not going to offer a whole lot of assistance, but probably better than nothing. $10. I'll take $10 for killing a spider. I need a permit. I'm gonna be here all day waiting in line, taking numbers in the chair. Teenager girls come running out screaming because they failed a test and they really needed to drive to the party. Oh, come on. Somebody has to do something here. Come on. Oh. What am I doing? I know, I want to help them, but I can't. I mean, I'd probably get my ass kicked anyway. Maybe I can invade Arrow now. It's a weird name for a city, now I think about it. I guess it's a town. Still, weird name. What's in here? Oh, I can almost buy a heat sword. Huh. Let's see. How much of this crap is even listed? Not a whole lot. Yeah, tight sword's not listed, but I don't see why you'd want to buy one. You start with one. Heat sword's there. Kill whip's there. Scare claw not listed. And Kintel sword is not listed. Well, it's good that there's some mystery, but I'd kind of rather know, because it doesn't show you the attack powers when you're shopping, so you'd have to save, buy it, compare, and then leave. I wish I had little water. Yes, for the desert town Arrow, but monsters are everywhere around the South Oasis. Is that where I'm going, the Oasis? Yep. It has a freshness seal. It locks in the goodness of Gaia. Is that on the map? Cave of Oasis. Weird name. Sure. Yeah, I would say it's been a little chaotic. No, we can fix this. Sure. Oh boy. Yeah, it was probably too strong. Yep. So I'm confused. Okay, so I go to the Oasis, get the water, take that to Arrow, free Arrow, to get the medicine, to give to what's-his-face, and then maybe I can go to Mount Palo? I'm sure I can get one of these guys now. Oh, sure, you look trustworthy. Pretty chaotic, I would say. Nah. Yep. Conversation gave me some weird deja vu. Yeah, it's chaotic. Not a dream. No. Still don't know what you are. I'm gonna kill one of these guys off. Okay. Join it. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I won't kill you. Any idea of our pain? No. Yeah, why not? We're always being watched. Big Brother is out there! I'm gonna recruit your ass. It's gonna happen. Yes. 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 Oh, god damn it. No. Yes. Yes. No. I'm not very good at this, huh? Alright, he's a skull. Let's be aggressive. Yeah, killing monsters. Figure out your plan. I don't care about your plan. I'm gonna kill you. No. Guy is just as those that guy should die. Yeah, I disagree with him. Oh, goddamn. So these can get pretty annoying sometimes. But it makes a lot more sense in Pokemon. Like you actually have to negotiate and convince them to join you instead of, you know, you hit them with a magic ball and then you're their master now. Yes, I am killing monsters. Sure, figured out your plan. Yeah, why not? You know what? I don't want you anyway. Asshole. What a jerk. Speaking of... he's still dead. And the wild Hecate didn't seem to care. Please take care of us, Hecate. A little better than you have been so far, if you wouldn't mind. Apparently I have to revive the Hecate before I can actually have him stay at the hotel and stay and heal. How do I do that is a mystery. You know, I bet it's the other person at the counter. I would have wandered all through town for like half an hour and just given up. But no, I bet it's the person that's the other end of the counter. Yep. $50. That sucks. Does he at least have full health? Yeah. That's good anyway. Yeah, that's expensive, but hey. Bring the dead back to life for $50, that's actually a pretty good deal if you think about it. Might as well save. Still in the glorified exterminator phase of this game. Taking good care of this Hackett. Real good care. Fuck these liches. I'm so tired of their shit. Okay. So of course, to get to Cave of Oasis, there's all these rocky mountains and everything you have to walk around. And having the map shows you that clearly you have to take the longest possible route. Oh, God. Does he have any magic? He's freeze. Well, don't think it matters. Blaze one. Yeah, kick his ass. Yes. Ugh. That sucks. Oh no. That's... yeah! I can dance all day, bitch! Yeah. Longest possible route. What the hell? That gale is fabulous! Oh, fabulous and whoop my ass. Did I unequip my armor or something? Jeez. Do I need to like grind up money and then buy better stuff already? I mean, I haven't done anything yet. Come on. How much money do I have anyway? I can't believe I'm an hour in and I haven't done anything yet. 182 bucks. How am I losing money this fast? Oh, it's from resurrecting that damn Hackett twice. Yeah, seriously, he's not doing me any good. There's like no point. I'll hang on to him so the Hacketts don't fight me. Not like it would matter anyway. Well, sure. Yep, I know all about your pain, because I'm going to cause a whole shitload of it. Yeah, Zane and I have invested a lot more money than we're proud to admit into video equipment, and for audio recording, we just don't have anything good. Like, it's really sad. Ooh, 69. Like, we have a high definition camcorder, 16 gig memory card in it. And the video on it, like, we do 480p video with it. And that would be fine, but the sound is, like, not good. Yeah, we'll find out eventually. Yeah, the sound is just awful on it. That's what we've been using for Final Fantasy IX. Like, it's intelligible and it's better than what we had been using, but it's still not very good. Like, it's a little bit tinny. There's a lot of hiss because of how high we have to amplify it. It's just not sensitive enough. I think I'm gonna hold off on the heat sword. It's not attack power I'm having a problem with, it's defense power, so I'm gonna see if I can get some better armor. Hopefully I can find the armory if there is one. Yes. Let's see what I have on. Leather mail, and that's it. Best prices in town? I think you're the only guys in business here. Let's check. Weapons and armor. Wow, defense power on leather mail is 10, copper armor is 20. It is 10 better. It's twice as good. And I have a shield, don't I? Did I equip that shield? I'm pretty sure I did not. Let me get the copper armor. Oh, for the love of God. What are you selling? I can get rid of this. Yeah, I did not equip the copper shield because I am a moron. What are you buying? Copper armor. Yeah, all my microphones are terrible. For the Daggerfall video, I used my webcam, and it's really pathetic to think that was the best I ever had been using up to that point. I'm using a headset now because it has a really close range. There's a word for that, and I don't know what it is, but yeah, the range on it's a lot shorter, which sounds like a bad thing. But with the webcam, I'd like lean back in my chair and you'd hear it creak and it'd be louder than my voice. And that's not cool. With this, you just hear me and that's it. Unless I'm like really pounding on the controller. And if I'm doing that, it's because I want you to hear it. Equip. Oh, I spilled like juice or something into my D-pad on this controller ages ago. So if I let it sit for a couple days or a week or whatever, it'll stiffen up and you'll hear it pop when I press on it as it becomes mobile again. Defense changed to 20, so that helped a little. Copper armor. Defense changed to 30. So maybe I won't get punked out in one hit anymore. We're gonna sell the leather mail. I don't need that. I don't need that shit. It'd be cool if there was a way to sort my inventory automatically. Manually would be good too. Automatically would be better. Okay. I'm all geared up. So better get your ass ready, because we are going to march all the way to the Cave of Oasis and get some water.